right, baseball and Livy. All right. So, all right, let's get this thing. Where's it at? Okay. Oh, there it is. Damn it. Look at that. There it is. Oh wait, man. All right. So Tigers trying to win a game. As they've about to get swept. Hey, you said about 6 times, Noah. Why are you saying like 6 times? You keep saying it. I mean, I think everybody knows, unfortunately, that by now. Leave the cat alone. Oh man, all right. Yep, it's sad. I agree. I don't want to talk about depressing stuff. All right, so the Tigers. Hey, can he get a win? Can he get a win today? I don't want to get swept. Ooh. But Auburn does score a lot of runs. Let's see. Facebook? Oh, no. Yeah, Facebook. On. Yeah, they need a win. I agree. Otherwise, we'll get swept. And that's won't be good. Won't be a good thing at all. Man, what time is it? It's time to put the game on ESPN app. There we go. They were listening to me. They listened to me. All right. Got all that tweeted out and everything. I got the Tigers and the Tigers. As the War Eagle Tigers are going for a sweep. They're going for a sweep. So we'll see if they get the sweep. But so LSU plays Bama next week. So the starters for Auburn this weekend have been really good. Dutton went 6 innings on Friday, gave up no runs. Fisher yesterday went 5, gave up 1 run. And they struck out 13 batters between them, 7 for Dutton and 6 for Fisher. So their starting pitching has been really, really good. So a little different lineup. We got Curriell, Jones, Pearson. Then Dickinson batting cleanup, Milam, Brown, Hernandez, Braswell, and Stanfield. So a little different lineup for Tigers a little bit as Dickinson's now batting cleanup, Pearson batting third. I guess you got to shake something up because the offense has been pretty anemic this weekend. So I don't necessarily have any complaints about trying to shake the lineup up a little bit because, but Jones is going to have to start hitting. All right, so Alvarez on the mound. He's from Seminole, Florida. He's a freshman. He's 1-0, and then he already has 7.50, 21 strikeouts, 10 walks, and 24 innings of work. So ERA is kind of elevated, but LSU hasn't been able to get any kind of runs this weekend. So, all right, so Curiel's up, and he's still, I think he still has his on-base streak active. Here comes the pitch. That's a ball, 1-0. Cheers! 1-0 to Curiel. 368 average. He's 3 for 10 for the series. A double, 2 singles, and 2 RBIs. So 1-0. It's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch is a strike. 2-1. Tigers are wearing their gold jerseys. Auburn's wearing orange. There's a 2-1. There's a strike. Ooh, 2-2. Look a little low, but oh well. What's up, Rich Gang? Yeah, it's a shame, man. So 2-2 to count to Curiel. What's up, Rich? 2-2 is hit to right field, but right at him. 1 down. So Curiel hit it hard, but right at him. 1 down. We're in the top of the first. So Irish with the put out. All right, so Jones will be at the plate. Here comes the pitch. There's a. Did it hit him? It did. So Jones gets hit, and then he'll trot the first base. That's going to bring up Pearson to the plate. So first pitch, he gets plunked, and it's now a runner at first base, and there's 1 out here in the top of the first. Yeah, I thought about just relaxing today, not doing the game, but then I said, nah. You know, they've lost 2 in a row. I got to show my face. So Pearson's up. I really thought about just taking a day off. There's a strike. 0-1. So Pearson's from West Monroe, Louisiana. 304 average, 5 homers. Have a good day, Noah. Yeah, hockey playoffs will be starting soon. There's another strike, 0-2. Right, so he's calling the pitches like right below the need to strike. So we'll see if he, if it's the same way for LSU when we pitch. Here's the 0-2. That's 1-2. High and away. Man, Texas A&M, that's they're up 3-0 over LSU in softball. Man, we're gonna get swept. We're gonna get swept in softball. We're gonna get swept in baseball this weekend. So 1-2 to count to Pearson. The 1-2 pitch is 2-2. That's way, but that was a ball. That was no way that was a strike. So 2-2 to count. Here comes the 2-2 to Pearson. That's a foul. Stays 2-2. Stays 2-2. So 2-2 is the count. The pitch. And that's 3-2. Man. That was close. 3-2 to count. Oh yeah. Yeah, toss the first, chasing back. Yeah, maybe that girl will come back. Well, no, she's probably banned from the arena. So 3-2 to count here to Pearson. Runner goes. They got him in a rundown. And he's tagged out. Two down. We just unreal, man. We can't base, man. What the hell's what's all this team lately? This series, we're getting beaten every way possible. So the 2 down, bases are empty. 3-2 pitch, and that's a foul. I mean, how do you get picked off in that situation? Here comes the 3-2, and it's gonna be popped up along the infield. The third baseman's there, and that's gonna be the third out. So Tigers get a main on, then they get picked off. So I guess they go down in order 1, 2, 3. We got Snow, Rembert, and Irish due up. Just pathetic top of the first inning for the Tigers. You get a base runner, then you get picked off, and yeah. Oh, they're playing the Kings in round 1. That's Wayne Gretzky's old team, the Kings. Wayne Gretzky. I don't watch hockey that much. I really had no idea that Ovechkin was like that close to Gretzky, and won't be past him now. But I didn't know, man. I didn't know that. Yeah, I had no idea that Ovechkin was like that close, and of course he passed Gretzky. But man, the great one, man, Wayne Gretzky, the great one. So bottom first, we go 0-0-0 for the LSU Tigers. They got a base runner on, but then they got picked off. So, we got Snow, Rembert, Irish, McMurray, Terrell, Guevara, Carter, Fralick, and Fabian. That's the same battle row they had all weekend. So Auburn won 2 games with this order. They trying to go for 3. Remember, it's 4 for 8 in the series with 4 singles. Go back second, so Snow up first here for Auburn. That's right. Gretzky started off with the Edmonton, and then they traded him away. So Chase Shores is from Midland, Texas. 5-1 record with a 4.66 ERA. 39 Ks and 18 walks in 36 2/3 innings and a whip of 1.61. Whip is kind of high, Chase. Whip is kind of high. Alrighty, so here comes Snow to the plate. The pitch is a strike. Went around 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. That's outside, 1-1. So Eric Snow is from Georgia. 311 average. That's a strike, 1-2. So 1-2 to count to Snow. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. One down. One down. Oh, yeah, I got a bet. So remember, it's up. The pitch is a ball inside 1-0. So remember, 320 average on the season, and the 1-0 is going to miss high. 2-0. 4 homers and 21 ribbies on the season. Has an RBI and a run scored this series. Here's the 2-0. That's 3-0. So 3-0 to count. Irish is on deck. Shores come set 3-0, and that's a strike. No? Wow. Okay, ball 4. Alrighty. Alrighty, Ump. All right, we're gonna have Irish do up. He had it was Friday. Friday had a big night. And the pitch is a ball 1-0. He's from Hudsonville, Michigan. Here comes the 1-0. And that's 2-0. 2-0 to count here to Irish. Come on, Shores. Better get your control in order. And the 2-0 is a strike. 2-1. So here comes the 2-1. And that's a strike, 2-2. So 2-2 to count. So the Shorts has come back and even to count up at 2. And here comes the 2-2 pitch to the plate. That's going to be a foul. Just got foul. Down the third base side. So it's going to be 2-2. Stay 2-2, I should say. Stay 2-2. And here comes the 2-2. That's fouling away again. So Irish making Shores work here. As Curiel's back at the. He's deep again in left field. Here comes the 2-2 again. That ball, this one's hit the left field. It's hit well, but that is off the wall. As the Curiel did he not see the ball? We got second and third. Jeez. So a double off the wall and left. I don't know if Curiel didn't see the ball. I'm gonna look at the replay again. I don't know what happened there. So we got McMurray coming up. That's his third extra base hit this series for Irish. But yeah, it is McMurray. So second and third, 1 out. Here comes the pitch. That's inside, 1-0. So Cooper's from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now we got a meeting on the mound. As this game hasn't started well at all for the visiting Tigers. All right, back to action. And fouls off his foot. Man, 1-1. And if the NFL draft is soon, it's gonna be the Thursday. I think the Thursday right after Easter. And fouled right off his foot. Ouch. Ouch. That had to hurt. All right. So counts 1-1 here to McMurray. Terrell's on deck. Auburn has runners at second and third. The pitch is hit to left field, and that is going to be off the wall again. So 2 runs are going to score. It's going to be 2-0 Auburn. Oh, the Canadian Football League had the draft too the same day. All right, so Auburn leads 2-0 here in the first as now Terrell comes up. Still 1 out in the inning. Runner at second now. Here's the pitch. That's 1-0. Man, we just can't do shit this series. Where's Adam at? That's the problem. I don't think Adam's been here all weekend. Okay. Umpire's telling the pitcher, "You gotta look at me, dude." I guess he did. Guess he didn't look at him. And the 1-0 is a ground ball to right side. They'll toss to first. 2 down. So 2 down, and runner goes to third base. Tylen's in the chat. Tylen's in the chat. All right, so 2 down, and we're going to have Guevara up. He's from Panama. As LSU's getting some activity in their bullpen because already, man. Already we have activity in the bullpen in the first inning. Here's the pitch. There's a strike on 1. The 0-1 is slow roller to the third and toss to first to retire the side. But Auburn does get 2 runs. They leave a man on. We'll go to the second, and it's 2-0 Auburn. Yeah. All right, at least we got any more runs scored. Alright, gonna clear the bases. Move the bat over. There we go. Alright. So top of the second we go, we're gonna have Dickinson, Milo, and Brown do up. That's right. We went in order in that first inning. Alright. So top of the second inning we go. Should be Dickinson do up first for LSU. And here comes pitch. There's a strike going on. So 0-1 here to Dickinson. And the pitch is down low. The 1-1. Tired. I'm tired. Here's a 1-1. And that's 2-1. And the 2-1 is gonna miss. You missed 3-1. They're waiting to the umpire. And the 3-1 is swung on in left field. Shallow left. And shortstop goes out there, makes a catch. 1 down. 1 down. It's going to bring up Milam. Milam has been struggling in SEC play. So Monster Milam up. The pitch is a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And Milam swings at it. Goes to center. And 2 down. So quickly 2 up and 2 down here in the second for LSU. Just going to bring up Jake Brown to the plate. And the pitch. And that's hit to left field again, and this is going to be caught again. That's his man. All right, that was quick. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 Auburn. They got Carter, Freilich, and Fabian. That was quick. I think he threw like 4 pitches that inning. I think he threw like 4 or 5 pitches that inning, and it's over with. That's one way to keep your pitch count down, is have a bunch of innings where you throw like 5 pitches. Oh well. bottom of the second inning. Man. What's going on in the Masters? I really watch golf at all, but sometimes I like watching the last day of the Masters. Oh, they got NASCAR on too. Rory still leading by 2 strokes. Oh, he's on his third. He's on the third hole, and he's got a long way to go. All right, we got NASCAR. It's the Food City from Bristol. All right, so we go to the bottom of the second inning. Shores comes out again. Hopefully, he has a better second inning than he did the first. Here's a pitch to the plate. Going to be a ball. 1-0. So we got you have Carter's up. That's 2-0. So 2-0 here to Carter. There's Chase Shores delivers. That's low and away. 3-0. I wasn't even close to being a strike. 3-0. 3-0 pitch is a strike. 3-1. Frank Thomas isn't at the game today. Here comes the 3-1. 3-1 pitch is ball 4. Man. So leadoff walk here in the second. Leadoff walk here in the second inning. All right, good. Frey looks up. He's out of Peachtree City, Georgia. 344 average. He's 2 for 6 in the series. What a single and double. All right. And the pitch is 1-0. Oh, here comes the 1-0. And it's a ground ball up the middle and a base hit. Gets through. And we're going to have runners at the corners with nobody out. Shores is not pitching well at the moment. I mean, hit the pitcher's mound and then just went to center field. So first and third, nobody out, and Fabian at the plate. And now we're going to have a mound visit. Okay, looks like LSU's now. Looks like they're starting to get some activity in the bullpen. They went out there in the first inning, but I don't think they were throwing. I think they just went and sat in there in the dugout in the bullpen area. Shorts has got to go. more than an inning in this game. All right, we got Fabian's up. Here comes the pitch. Looks to bunt and pitching for a strike. 0-1. So Fabian's from Ocala, Florida. Here comes the 0-1. See if he tries a bunt again. And this time he swings, and it's going to be a ground ball. Could be 2 to go to second to first, double play. But the run does score. It's 3-0, but there's 2 down. So it's 3-0, but there's 2 down. So I guess it could have been worse. So 2 down, and we got Snow up. But then it was hit to Milam. Milam usually is good with the glove. So that pitcher's going to miss to Snow. 1-0. Snow is 0-for-1 with a strikeout. 5 homers. The 0-1-0. It's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The series come next week because it's Easter. Is a foul, 1-2. Good things. I probably would be too busy on Sunday to do a game anyway. Here comes the 1-2, and that's 2-2. 2-2. So 2-2 to Snow. And the pitch is 3-2. Okay, man. So 3-2 to count. Here to Snow. 3-2 pitch. Swing and miss. That's strike 3. That's going to end the inning, but Auburn gets another run. And but they leave the bases empty. So we'll go to the 3rd inning. It's 3-0 Auburn. 3-0 Auburn. That was a big double play. They had 2 on and nobody out. And we get a double play ball. They got a run out of it, but they didn't go south. So inning could have gone a lot of ways. Hopefully the Shores got that ground ball. So we're going to have Hernandez, Braswell, and Stanfield do up. Hopefully we can get some runs, as Harry Carey would say. Let's get some runs. Let's get some runs. 7, 8, and 9 in the lineup. We're gonna have to start. We got to hit the baseball. We got to start hitting the baseball here. Zero, 0 for LSU. 3-0 for Auburn. All right, here we go. Here comes the pitch to Hernandez. That's a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 to count. Hernandez is from Puerto Rico. The 1-0 is the 2-0. Guess that fit was inside. He's from Garabo, Puerto Rico. And the 2-0 is 3-0. It's 3-0. So Hernandez is 0 for 6 in the series. The 3-0 pitch is a strike. But he's gotten hit by a pitch. And he scored a run in the series, but hasn't got a base hit yet. So 3-1 to Hernandez is ball 4. So LSU gets a leadoff walk here in the third. It's going to bring up Bradswell to the plate. Right, so Braswell's from Mapleton, Georgia. Here comes a pitch. It is a ball, 1-0. All right, talking another mound visit, this time for Auburn. So Braswell's batting 246, but the average is going up. He was batting like around 200, so the average is actually going up. Braswell's. Right, so Stanfield's on deck. Counts 1-0. And the pitch is popped up right side and going out in the outfield. Oh, right fielder calls the second baseman off, makes the catch. 1 down. So Stanfield's up. All right, we got Stanfield's up. Here comes the pitch. As he swings at it, that's left center, and going back and making the catch at the warning track. Man, I thought that ball was going to get down to the gap. 2 down. Damn. 2 down. So now we got Curiel due back up. He's 0 for 1. Comes pitch. There's a strike. 0-1. So 0-1 to count. Here to Curiel. And here's the 0-1. That's going to be base hit. Right field. So we're going to have 2 on and 2 out for Jones. So Curiel gets on base again. That means what I meant by that is he's been on base every single game so far, at least once. So first and second, 2 down, and Jones up. And the pitch is a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And that ball smashed center field, but at the warning track making a catch. Man. To retire the side, man. So Jones gives it a ride, but it's a long out. We'll go to the bottom of the third, still 3-0 Auburn. No Masters coverage. Whenever you ever see me talk about golf, is Jack Nicklaus still playing? Yeah, that's the last time I watched Jack Nicklaus. Is he still playing? Golf. You think I'm Augusta Gator or something? Must think I'm Augusta Gator. Yeah. Oh, shit. They got the UFL on. You watching? They got the Battle Hawks. Man. Their fans actually show up to the game. Battlehawks. Oh wait, man. So what's going on today, man? Is Sletta doing the Braves today? What the Braves doing today? So 3-0 Auburn.
Yeah, no, we got to do a better job with this guy. I don't mind the aggressiveness. I think it's a better swing, but we got to make a visual adjustment to the top of the ball, visual adjustment, because he's got enough of a fastball. He's beating us above the barrel.
Here comes the pitch to Rembert. I think it's gonna miss. It's 1-0. So 1-0 to count to Rembert. The pitch is 2-0.
Stay with it, stay in the game. You gotta get himself
2-0. The 2-0 pitch, and they've hit him. So 2-0 pitch hits the batter, and now the Auburn Tigers will have the leadoff man on again. And now Johnson's going to come out and talk to the Shores again. This might be it. I don't know. I'm just supposing here. Yep, pitching change. So Chase Shores can only go 2 innings. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. Only go 2 innings. Only go 2 innings of work. We have a problem with our weekend starters. They can't go. Yeah. All right, so who's coming in? Is it Cowan? Let's see. Smash the like button. Yeah, smash the like button. I think it's who's coming in? Yes, it's gonna be Cowan. Boy, they going with Cowan earlier today. All right. So Chase Shores only goes 2 innings, walk 2, struck out 2, 3 hits, and 3 runs earned, given up. So not a good day for. And so Zach Cowens from Blythewood, South Carolina, 2-0 and an ERA of 0.92, 40 strikeouts, 5 walks. So he's a really good pitcher out of the pen, but he's going to have to go a lot of innings today. He's going to have to go quite a few innings today. All right, we got was it Irish up? Yeah, Irish. Here's the pitch, and that's a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count. Here to Ike Irish, 1 for 2 to double and a run scored. 7 home runs, 30 RBIs. And the 1-0 is 2-0. Here comes 2-0. 2-0 pitch is strike. 2-1. Two and 1 to count. And the 2-1 is foul off his foot. 2-2. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Comes 2-2 pitch is popped up along the infield, and somebody got to call him off as Cowan makes the catch. 1 down. 1 down. All right, so 1 down and McMurray up. Gonna toss the first, chase him back. So McMurray's 1 for 1 with a 2-run double. Here comes the pitch. Outside. So Cowan gonna come set. The pitch is another ball. 2-0. All right, so 2-0 to count. The Braves stink this year, Steve. 2-0 is a strike. 2-1. Yeah, what's their record? So 2-1 to count. And the 2-1 is hit to center field, but should be caught. 2 down. 2 down. Good. Well, it's the last game of the year anyway. Who cares? we already have a top or I should say a bottom 4 record. Hopefully we get a new coach in the GM. So Terrell's up. There's a strike. 0-1. That's what they need. They need a after today 4-11. Yikes. Yeah, Pelicans are what? They've lost 60 games, some shit like that. Who cares? Season's been over like since the first week of the year. Here's a hit to the left field, and can Kirill make the catch? He does for the third and final out. So Cowan comes in and gets him in order after replacing Shores. So we'll go to the 4th. It's 3-0 Auburn. Yeah, the Pelican season's been over since the first week when Murray broke his hand. First game of the year. Zion missed the first game of the year because some kind of bullshit. There's so many injuries he has. I even forgot what was the problem at the beginning of the year. But he didn't play the first game. And then he got hurt. Then Herb Jones got hurt. Then Ingram got hurt. Then I said, I don't care. It's the same thing every year with the Pelicans. They always get hurt. Everybody's hurt. Wait till next year. Somebody's going to be hurt. Who we drafting? It doesn't matter. He's going to get hurt. What's up, Rue? Hey. Oh, my yawning. LSU's put me to sleep. They're freaking inept offense. Oh, let's get this top of the inning. All right, so Pearson, Dickinson, and Milam do up. So Josh Pierce is 0 for 1. Batting an even 300 on the season. All right. So Pearson at the plate. Here comes the pitch. It's a ball there. 1-0. Warriors would make the playoffs. I thought the Warriors were already in the playoffs or the play-in tournament, whatever how you want to call it. Here's the 1-0. That's popped out of play. 1-1. Yeah, got that play-in tournament where they got teams under 500. That's just crazy. NBA's letting teams with under 500 record get in the playoffs. There's a ball 2-1. WNBA. People care about that. People. Are they're gonna care again this year because Caitlin Clark. 2-1 pitch is a strike. 2-2. League that loses money year after year after year after year after year. Aren't they striking? I thought their players were striking because they want like NBA kind of money. 2-2 pitch. There's a ground ball right side, and 1 down. I thought they were striking. Thought Angel Reese said that they want more money. They need more money. I don't know where the money's come from because the league loses money. All right. All right, so we got Dickinson up, and it hit him. So Dickinson gets plunked. They got one out and one on, and mile him up. Oh man. Looks like some caffeine or something. So mile him up. Maybe I should have taken a nap. Here's a pitch to Milo. Here's a ball, 1-0. Go on, Tigers. Or I should say LSU Tigers. Do something. Here's a throw to first. And chase Dickinson back. So 1-0 to count. Here's a 1-0. It's 2-0. Now they got to go talk to the pitcher because he can't throw a strike. Jeffrey Nelson, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, Jeffrey. How are you? Now the skipper comes out. That's either the pitching coach or the skipper. I think that's the pitching coach. All right, so 2-0 to count as we have a little mound visit. As Alvarez is a little wild to start this top of the fourth inning. LSU's 10-4 in conference. Auburn's 8-6. So if Auburn wins, they'll go to 9-5. I'm sorry, 9-6. Excuse me. And LSU falls to 10-5. So Miles 0 for 1 on the day. Average is down to 333. Here comes the 2-0. That's a strike. 2-1. So 2-1 here to Milan. The 2-1 is going to be fouled. 2-2. So count goes even at 2-2 here to Milan. And the 2-2 is 3-2. Good crowd at the ballpark today, down in Auburn. So 3-2 to count to Milan. The Browns on deck. That's ball 4. Good eye. So Milan is going to get on, and Jake Brown comes to the plate. So LSU has a chance to maybe score a run or two this inning. All right, so Jake Brown's up. And the pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. So Browns batting 315 on the year, 1 homer, 22 RBIs. And the 1-0 is 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 2-0 pitch is swung on right field, and that's going to be foul. Man. Damn. 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 Foul ball. Jeez. That almost got down to the corner. Damn it. So counts 2-1 to Brown. And the pitch is strike 2-2. What that one? 2-2. The 2-2. There's a ground ball, and only plays the first, 2 down. So second and third, and there's 2 out in the inning. It's going to bring up, let's see, Hernandez to the plate. So Hernandez. Come on, Hernandez. And the pitch is a strike, 0-1. So Hernandez walked his first plate appearance. Here comes the 0-1. That's another strike, 0-2. So Rory McIlroy is up by 3 strokes. But they're like not even close. Here comes the 0-2. And the ground ball, the short, long throw to first, and that's going to retire the side. So the LSU gets 2 base runners on. They do not score. That's a recurring theme this weekend. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 3-0 Auburn. Yep, another day of this crap. We can't hit. Chase Shores can only go 2 innings. I don't know what's up with him. But our Sunday guys got to go more than 2 innings. And he's going to have to figure something out with Sundays. Because your Sunday guy can't go 2 innings. So, oh well. Yeah. I'm watching a little bit of the Masters. Yeah, it's like the only time I watch the Masters is like on the last day. Like, but I'm probably turning it off because like they got so many holes left. I'm not gonna sit and watch it for hours. I like watching the last few holes if it's like competitive. All right, so LSU's left 4 runners on base through 4 innings. So, okay. I'm interviewing Cade Fisher, who went 5 innings yesterday. Struck out 6, walked 1 in the win. Come on, man. Alrighty. So Cowan still out there for the LSU Tigers. Pitches a strike. 0-1. Well, this is one guy that we can't afford to lose is Cowan. Here's the 0-1. That ball's hit to left field, but Curiel's there. And a leaping catch, almost went over his head. 1 down. Hey, that's, geez, man. If you'd have missed that, I don't know. So 1 down. We're gonna have Carter do up. Here's another slow roller to short, and Milam can't come up with it. Try to get the on the short hop, couldn't come up with it. So under at first base, 1 out, and Fralick's up. And we're gonna have Fralick's up. All right, here comes the pitch to Fralick. That's a foul, out of play. 0-1. Yeah, another day of this crap. Here comes the 0-1. That's a base hit, left field. I think they had the shift on. So there's 2 on and 1 out. And Fabian's up. Yeah, the shift. Yeah, we had the shift on. So Fabian at the plate. Got first and second, 1 out. The pitch is a strike, 0-1. So Fabian grounded into a double play earlier. Here comes the 0-1. 0-1 pitch. That ball's ripped to left, and that is makes the catch. Curry makes the catch in left field. Man, I thought that was good over his head. So there's 2 down. Yeah, I thought that was gonna go over his head. So 2 down. Now we have Snow up. And the pitch is a ground ball to Milam. Bobbles it, goes to second, and they just got him out at second. So that's going to retire the side in the inning. So we'll go to the 5th. And it's 3-0 Auburn. Okay, well, wait a minute. Auburn is challenging to play at second, so I guess we'll wait and see. We'll play hold 'em up here. So Auburn's challenging. That's nice if they show a replay. It'd be nice if they. I guess not. I guess they can't. I guess they can't do that. Oh well. Oh well. So I guess. Well, I guess we're not gonna. I guess we're okay. Finally, okay. But it's like so far away. Okay. Yeah. So they reviewed it. They said the Governor is out. So okay. But they barely even showed a replay. And the replay they showed was like from up in space. Oh well. All right, so we go to the fifth inning, and it's 3-0 Auburn. Yeah, let's just gonna start getting some hits here and some runs. I mean, they're gonna hem-haw around like last night and wait till the 7th, 8th inning to start maybe doing something offensively. Oh wait, man. So we got coming up to the plate. Fuck. That's it. I can't remember. Is it Curiel? Do you have 1, 2, 3 coming up in the lineup? I guess we'll find out very shortly. Guess we'll find out very shortly what we got going on. Oh, you're mentioning a commercial break. All right. Here we go. All right, so 0-1-0 for LSU, 3-5-0 for Auburn. Alvarez has thrown 4 innings, 1 hit, and walked 2. So it's going to be, I'm way off. There's Braswell at the plate. There's 1 out. Is it Curiel's up? I'm way off. It's Braswell. So it's Braswell, Stanfield, and Curiel. And a 1-0 is 2-0. 2-0. And we've been getting guys on base, just haven't scored. 2-0 pitch is 3-0. 3-0 to count. 3-0 pitch is ball 4. All right, so Braswell gets on. Now Stanfield coming to the plate. Man. So Stanfield's 0 for 1. So again, we get the leadoff guy on. Let's see if this time can we score. The pitch is a strike on 1. And the 0-1 is a strike. 0-2. And the 0-2 is hit foul. So he's 0-2. And the 0-2 is hit to left field, but it's off the wall. It's gonna go off the wall. That was a weird camera angle. We're gonna have second and third for the LSU. Man, so second and third, nobody out for LSU. All right, so now we're gonna have I think a pitching change here for Auburn. Yep, pitching change. All right. All right. So pitching change. So LSU's finally starting to hit this team. Man. All right. Let's see if we can get some runs. Let's see if we can get some runs here. So we have Curiel coming to the plate with nobody out here in the top of the fifth. All right, let's go. Finally, what's up, Bow Down? What's up, Bow Down LSU? We're finally maybe starting to hit the ball. Man, but we'll see if we can get some runs. You know, we've been, how many times have we left guys on base this series? Actually, we have Curiel up. So Griffin Grace is from Jackson, Tennessee, on the mound here for Auburn. 2-1 with an ERA of 3.6, 10 Ks, 3 walks, and 10 innings. All right. All right. There's 2 on and nobody out in the fifth for LSU as Curiel's up. And the pitch is going to be a ball 1-0. Here's a fly ball. Shallow right, and it's not going to be deep enough. 1 down. Yeah, it is. You know, we'll never know what the whole, story was, and we probably shouldn't. It's none of our business. But yeah, it's just a. All right, we got Jones up. Jones has been awful this series. Here's the pitch. It's strike 0-1. Jones has been awful this series. He's 1 for 11 this series. And the 0-1 is high, 1-1. So 1-1 the Jones. The pitch is 2-1. So Pearson on deck for LSU. And the 2-1 the Jones is a swing and a miss. 2-2. 2-2 to count to Jones. Two pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Chase that one. He chased that one, man. So now we're going to have Pearson up. So Pearson comes up late. Now we're gonna have a pinch hitter as Fry is coming in. All right. Here comes the pitch. There's a ball 1-0. Here comes the pitch to the 1-0 inside. 2-0. So 2-0 to Fry. And the pitch is 3-0. So 3-0 to count. Here to Fry. And the pitch is ball 4. I mean, that wasn't even close. Ball 4. That's going to bring Dickinson to the plate. Bases are now loaded. Bases are now loaded. And Dickinson due up. So Graves going to deliver the pitch to Dickinson. There's a strike, 0-1. So 0-1 to count. And the 0-1 is way outside, 1-1, and high too. So 1-1 here to Dickinson. And the 1-1 is 2-1. So bases are loaded. Counts 2-1. There's nowhere to put them. And the 2-1 is hit out of play. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. And the pitch is swing and a miss, strike 3. That's going to end the top of the inning. So the Tigers, they get 2 base runners on, they can't score. Unreal, man. We just cannot hit the ball, man. We can't hit the ball. This team is so unclutch at hitting the baseball. So unclutch hitting the baseball. Load the bases up, can't score. Oh man, it's crazy. What's the waste, man? I mean, every time we get base runners on, man, we can't get a base hit. Every time. Every time. What's I gonna drink a beer? All right. Yeah, what a waste, man. Just a waste of freaking whatever, man. We just cannot get a freaking hit, man. To save our goddamn life. Can't get a hit. Can't get a hit. Can't get a hit. All right, so Cowan's out there for LSU. First pitch is a ball. 1-0. We got Rembert up. So Rembert's at the plate. The 1-0. Swing and miss. 1-1. They're going to have to figure something out with Shores, too. Shores got to pitch longer than 2 innings, man. The 1-1 is a strike. 1-2. And we can't lose this guy like Cowan. Here's the 1-2. That's 2-2. That's one guy we cannot lose on the pitching staff is Cowan. Cowan and Evans. The 2-2. Swing and the miss. 1 down. Yeah, with Cowan pitching, he's going to give us a chance this game because I don't think he's going to give up. You know, he's not going to give a lot of runs. But if we keep getting guys on base and then can't score, then it's not going to matter how he pitches. Here comes the pitch to Irish as a ball 1-0. Pretty day outside today. I was yawning. Now I woke up again. All right, so 1-0 to count. Here to Irish. The pitch is a swing and a miss. 1-1. Swing and miss. 1-1. And there's a bad ball to play. 1-2. So Cowan's working quickly. 1-2 to count. So they have the shift on. Here comes the 1-2. That's going to be hit to left field for a base hit. They had the shift on, then which he goes the other way. Good piece of hitting. Good piece of hitting. To go the other way. So Irish gets on. It's going to bring up Murray to the plate. Here comes the pitch. There's a ball 1-0. So McMurray has a 2-run double in the game. And the 1-0. That ball's hit to right field, and that is caught at the wall. Nice camera work. Nice camera angle. Man. I thought that was going out in right field, but it went out like right center. Good camera angle, guys. That was a good thing the wind wasn't blowing out like that. Peace. I thought that was going to be gone. So Terrell's up. And the pitch. And that's hit to center field again. But Stanfield's going to make the catch again. All right, so Auburn gets a base runner on. They don't score. We'll go to the 6th. So 3-0 Auburn. Man. I got a feeling we're going to, get some runs soon. I got a feeling we're going to get some runs soon. I got a feeling. Yeah. It's probably not going to happen, but. And so the top of the 6th inning we go. So what Milam, Brown, and Hernandez, I believe, is due up. It should be Milam, Brown, and Hernandez due up in this 6th inning. So 0-2-0 for LSU. 3-6-0 for Auburn. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Go. All right, so it is Milam due up first. And the pitch is swung on right side. And second baseman goes out there, makes a catch in right field. 1 down. So quickly, 1 up, 1 pitch, 1 out. Now Hernandez comes to the plate. I'm sorry, Brown comes to the plate. So Jake Brown at the plate. Here comes the pitch. There's a strike, 0-1. So Brown's 0 for 2. Here comes the 0-1. That's low and away, 1-1. And the 1-1 is 2-1. So quickly 2-1 here to Brown. And the 2-1 is 3-1. Ah, good. I can't maybe. So 3-1 to count to Jake Brown. 3-1 pitch. You look, and it's ball 4. So 1 out and 1 on. Now Hernandez comes to the plate. All right, so Hernandez up. Here comes the pitch. Here's a strike on 1. Here's a foul ball. 0-2. So quickly 0-2 to count. And the 0-2 is swing and a miss. That was high. 2 down. 2 down. So 2 down. Now we're going to have Bradwell. Oh, okay, Bradwell's actually. Bradwell actually does a decent job hitting the ball in SEC play. The pitch is away and high, 1-0. So Bradwell's 0 for 1 with a walk. Come on, man. Let's get a base hit here. The 1-0 is runner goes, and he is out. As Milam gets caught stealing. Was it Brown or Milam? Oh, no, man. Oh, commercial break. I thought maybe we challenged that, but no. Nice. That was Brown that got on not Milam. That's Brown that got thrown out. Like Milam flied out. Brown's the one that walked. So bottom 6 we go, and it's 3-0. So 3-0 Auburn. What a waste, man. What a waste, man. LSU's gonna get shut out. Yeah. the way it's going, probably so. We can't hit for shit. We've had chances to score runs, but they've so bottom of the 6. I didn't see if we do lose, I didn't foresee us getting swept. All right, so bottom six we go. Okay, now let's look at the replay. So he was out. I guess they did. LSU did challenge it, and they lost the challenge. Jay Johnson he can't challenge shit. He's like Sean Payton. When Sean Payton was with the Saints, Sean Payton couldn't win a challenge, save his life. All right, so bottom of the sixth inning. It's 3-0 Auburn. Cowan still out there on the mound for LSU. He's fighting to go a few more. He's only at 30 pitches, so it's not really. I mean, at this rate, he might go maybe 9. I mean, we'll get to 9th inning maybe. Here's a pitch. He came in the second, I believe. Yeah. He came in in the second inning. So Guevara up. He's from Panama. The 1-0 is a ground ball to first. One down. So Jones takes himself 1 out. He's going to bring up Carter to the plate. So Bristol Carter's 1 for 1 with a single, a walk, a run scored. And the pitch is high, 1-0. And the 1-0 is 2-0. Two-0 pitch is fouled. So 2-1 to count. All right, here comes the 2-1. It's a strike, 2-2. That was a good pitch there. 2-2 to count. Two and two to the Carter. 2-2 and 3-2. Just missed inside. 3-2. And a 3-2. That ball's fouled. Stays 3-2. So 3-2 to count. And here comes the payoff pitch. There's another foul ball. Well, Rory now has a 4-stroke lead. Man. Here they come to 3-2. That ball's hit to center field, but Stanfield's there. And they're going to be 2 down. So 2 down, and Freilich is coming to the plate. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike on 1. And the 0-1 is fouled, 0-2. Fouled, 0-2. All right. And the 0-2. And that's going to be hit to left field. Curiel's there, makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So we'll go to the 7th. It's 3-0 Auburn. So top of the 7th we go, and it's 3-0 Plains. Time is it? What's 4 o'clock? And it's not time for you. What's going on in the UFL game? Alrighty. See if the Tigers can get a run or two this inning. Get a run, just a 1 run, something. I mean, something that you can build upon. I blame Adam. I don't think Adam's been here all weekend. They got hockey on. It's like the last Sunday for hockey too. All right. 0-2-0 for LSU. 3-6-0 for Auburn. 8 runners have reached base for the Tigers, the LSU Tigers. They're 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position. We've gotten walked 6 times. We left 7 guys on base. So, we can't hit the ball. It's pitched to Braswell. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. It's 2-0. 2-0. And the 2-0 is going to be low, 3-0. And it's ball 4. And so, Tigers we've been getting base runners on. Just, they can't get a timely hit. Well, it was last inning when Braswell got on with a walk, and then Stanfield got a hit, and then they were left stranded with nobody out. And the pitch to Stanfield's a strike. 0-1. Stanfield's 1 for 2 with a double. The 0-1 is outside 1-1. So 1-1 to count. And the 1-1 is a grounder. It's could be 2. They tagged one around it. Going to second. Throws to first. And that's a double play? It is. Double play. Jeez. So they tag the runner out going to second, and then throw him out. Then they throw Stanfield out. So 2 down, and Curiel picks the first strike. 0-1. And the 0-1 is going to be a ball. 1-1. And the 1-1 is 2-1. Yep, just like that, double play. They just cannot get a timely hit. They haven't gotten any like all series. Seems like 2-1. There's a ball 3-1. So 3 balls and a strike to Curiel. And the pitch. And that's a grounder right side. And that's going to end the top of the inning. So Tigers get a base runner. Then we hit a double. Then we get a double play. And now a ground out. So we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. It's time to stretch in Auburn. Fabian, Snow, and Rembert do up. Man. It's time to stretch. So I got to do a fireball shot because it's time to stretch. Yeah. Bet the rant's going crazy. Bet Tiger rant's going crazy. Going, oh my God. Cheers, Tyler. Whoa. Damn. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, rant's going just like I thought. All right. So we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. And we definitely don't need to give any more runs because we can't score nothing. 0-2-0 for LSU. 3-6-0 for Auburn. Now we know we've walked 6-7 times. They've walked us and we still can't score a run. So Texas won. Georgia beat Arkansas. Mississippi State beat Alabama. And all right, gonna be a Fabian foul. It's that one up in the air, but it'll get to the seats out of play. 0-1. So Georgia beat Arkansas in 12. Texas beat Kentucky. Mississippi State beat Alabama. Ole Miss is beating Tennessee in the 5th. And Vanderbilt's beating Oklahoma in the 6th. All right. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be another strike. 0-2 to Fabian. So Fabian's 0 for 2. He grounded into a double play. 0-2 pitch is strike 3 looking. 1 down. A good thing for Cowan, man, because he's keeping it a close game, but this next inning is going to be really, really big because we're going to have Jones. Well, Jones hasn't been hitting, so and Jones, Fry, and Dickinson do up. So Snow at the plate. There's a base hit left field. So Snow gets it by diving Braswell. So 1 out and 1 on, and Rembert due up. And so Rembert's at the plate. And toss to first. Chase runner back. And here comes the pitch. Nope. They're going to go to first again. Chase Snow back. The real Tigers reside in Alabama. What? Man. Man. I thought Auburn was West Georgia. Here's a slow roller up the middle. And they got to hurry. Only plays to first. And there's 2 down. Yeah, I thought Auburn was West Georgia anyway. The prettiest little town of the plains. Yeah. Auburn is a nice town. There's 2 down, and we got Irish due up. Wait, what happened? Oh, they're intentionally walk them. Okay, they're gonna intentionally walk Irish to get to McMurray. Auburn might, yeah, I thought Auburn was West Georgia. They always called it. Are we going to the bullpen? Why? Cowan's been throwing lights out. They are doing the pitching change. I don't like this pitching change. Who are they bringing in? I guess it all depends who they bring in. If they bring in Evans, it's all right because he's Cowan and Evans are our best relievers. So if they bring in Evans, then I won't really have a problem with it. But if they bring in like Primo and or Rizzi, yeah, I might blow a gasket. Auburn is definitely not East Alabama, Goose. It's not, okay. Definitely not East Alabama. Okay. You ever stop by Traveling Fools on Sundays and do his trivia? Yeah, I'll stop by. I'll answer a few questions because I'm not smart and fast like the other guys that probably have they got a cheat code next to them. But I answer a few questions, and I get a few right, and he mentions my name. All right, so Zach Cowan's going to exit the game. He went 4 2/3, 2 strikeouts, a walk, 4 hits, no runs given up. But he is responsible for the runners on first and second with this. 2 down in the 7th. Who we bring it in? If it's Evans, I'm all right. It is Evans, all right. Okay. All right, Jay. So Case and Evans has an ERA of a 0.77. So yeah, so we're pitching our 2 best relievers today. Alabama has no professional sports teams. They got the Tide though. They got the Alabama Crimson Tide. So is it McMurray up? Yeah. So McMurray gonna come to the plate. We got 2 runners on and 2 out. And the pitch is 1-0. What's up, Andrew? Just go Tigers. Yeah, Tigers haven't been going this series. Unfortunately. Not the purple Tigers. The 1-0. That's a strike 1-1. No, the orange ones. They've been playing well. So 1-1 to count. The pitch. That ball's lifted to right field and going to be at the warning track. Should be a catch, and it is. Man, thank goodness. So we'll go to the 8th inning. It's 3-0 Auburn. Man, it's close. Man. Auburn's they've been close hitting one out today. Luckily they haven't hit one out because the game would be a little more out of reach. But all right, this is our chance. We have Jones, Fry, and Dickinson coming up. So this is the most uninspiring weekend I can remember. I think they'll bounce back. Yeah, this has been terrible. They can't get a base hit to save their life. They can't get a base hit to save their life. Every time we get somebody on, we'll double play, strike out. Man. Oh well. We still might come back and win this game, maybe, but Jones can't hit. He's like what, 1 for 12 this series? He's looking like I'm trying to think of Rob Deere. Remember Rob Deere back in the day? He would either hit a home run or a strikeout. That's been Jared Jones this series. Yeah, we're hitting 167 with base runners on base today. We're 2 for 9 on Friday, 1 for 10 yesterday, over 6 today. We left 7 runners on base game 1, 11 yesterday, and 7 so far today. That's an insane amount of base runners. There's a ball 1-0. That's an insane amount of base runners to leave on. I mean, here's the 1-0. Jones golfs at it, center field, and 1 down. One down. So one down, and we're gonna have well, we'll see if Fry comes back up. Unless they pinch hit for him. Okay, it is Fry, and he hits it out of play on one. The pitching really hasn't been that bad. I mean, but when you leave 25 base runners on through 3 games, you're really not helping your pitching out at all. Here comes the 0-1. That's a ball 1-1. Goodness. 1-1. So 1-1 here to Ethan Fry, who walked his the last time he was up. And the 1-1 is 2-1. That was in the dirt, 2-1. And the 2-1 coming to the plate is 3-1. So 3-1 to count to Fry. The pitch is ball 4. So we get base runners on, but watch what Dickinson does. That's 7 walks by the Auburn. I mean, if you walk 7 times and you have no runs, that's just horrible offense. All right, so Dickinson's 0 for 2. He's he's got hit by a pitch. First pitch is a strike. 0-1. So 0-1 to Dickinson. And the pitch. And popped up. Is it going to stay in play? It does not. 0-2. 0-2. What are the chances he gets stranded? Well, going by with the and if you go by what's been happening all series, he's going to get stranded. But I mean, eventually we got to get a hit. I mean, the law of averages. I mean, here's the 0-2. That's outside. 1-2. I mean, the law of averages say that we're eventually going to get a hit, but I've been waiting for 3 games for us to get a timely hit, and it hasn't happened yet. Here's the 1-2, and he fouled off his foot. So. So 1-2 to count. To Dickinson. And the 1-2. And he swings out of center field. That's hit well. Going back and off the wall. Let's see if they send a runner home from third. And they are going to hold him at third. They got second and third, 1 out here in the 8th. Man, that almost left the yard. So now we're gonna have Milam up. Man, so Milam's up. Finally got a hit. They might be Auburn might be making a pitching change. And they are. So Graves is going to exit the game for Auburn and bring in a reliever. All right, new pitcher coming in for the Auburn Tigers. And we're going to have Milam coming up. Man. Man, we got a chance here. The LSU Tigers have a chance. We got a chance. Yeah, we'll see though. We'll see what happens here. We'll see if they can get a hit or something. Yeah. Come on. So Milam comes to the plate. Yeah, it all started with the walk to Fry after Jones flied out. Now Dickinson finally got to hit a double. All right, so we'll see what happens here in the. What happens here? All right, so second and third, one out. So Dylan Watts on in relief. He's 2-0 with an ERA of 6.62. Rory still leads by 4 strokes. So Milam's over 2 with a walk. LSU has runners at second and third. There's one out here in the eighth. Jones is 1 for 13 this weekend. He's been awful. But we're gonna get a hit, man. So Milam's up. The pitch is a grounder right side. That's gonna get a run home, but there's 2 down. So Milam grounds out and gets a run home, but there's 2 down. I'm sure Auburn will take that and out for a run. But so now we're going to have Brown up. And here comes the pitch to Brown. That's a strike, 0-1. So Jake Brown's 0 for 2 with a walk. Here comes the 0-1. And it's going to be foul back. 0-2. 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch is outside, 1-2. That was outside. That was outside, 1-2. So 1-2 to Jake Brown. The 1-2 pitch is fouled out of play. It's going to stay 1-2. And the 1-2 is a ground ball to the third. Base hit. It's a base hit left field. Gets through. It's now 3-2. There we go. So finally, LSU's getting base hits. It's now 3-2, and Hernandez up. Man, we finally got hits when we need them. So Hernandez up. And the pitch is 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. That's 2-0. Two and out. So counts 2-0 here to Hernandez. And Auburn, the walks have come back and finally bit him in the butt this inning. The 2-0 is a strike, 2-1. So 2-1 to Hernandez. And the pitch is fouled, 2-2. So 2-2 to count. And the 2-2 is swing and a miss. Chase that one. That's strike three. That's going to end the inning or half inning. But the LSU Tigers do get 2 runs. So we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 3-2 Auburn. Yeah, but still, we're still down, but at least we got some runs. We got some runs that maybe they'll, yeah, we'll see. So bottom of the 8th inning we go. It's 3-2 Auburn. So they still lead. Oh man. Good thing we didn't give up. Good thing some of those runs that we didn't give up keeps this game a little close. But man, I don't know. We're gonna have Braswell, Stanfield, and Curiel up. So we're gonna have it's a good spot of the lineup. You know, Braswell gets home with walks. Stanfield can bunt him over, and then maybe Curiel can drive him home. Then maybe Jones would do something in the 9th inning. So 2-4 0 for LSU, 3-7-0 for Auburn as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. So Auburn scored 2 in the first and 1 in the second, and nothing since then, as Cowan and Evans have come in and just shut Auburn down. Shores was just not good at all today. There's a pitch to the. That's Terrell. First pitch is gonna miss. 1-0. That ball's 1-0's gonna be fouled out of play. 1-1. So 1-1 to count here to Terrell. And that's a swing to miss. 1-2. And the 1-2 is 2-2. Guess that was 2-2. 2-2 pitch is hit to left field for a base hit. So Auburn gets the leadoff guy on here in the 8th. That's going to bring Guevara to the plate. So Guevara's up and toss to first. Chaser runner back. And there's a ball 1-0. Man, that was high. So 1-0 to count. Here comes the 1-0. And it's another ball. Snapped to oh, they got the runner. They got the runner held up between first and second. That's going to be an out. Man, good play. Man. I think that was going to be like a hit and run, but the pitch was so bad out of the zone that they were going to bunt, but I think this make a little bunt and run, but the pitch was so bad that the runner got crossed. So one down, 2-0 to count. And the 2-0 is a strike. 2-1. Working quickly. Here's a fly ball right field, going to be caught by Jake Brown. 2 down. So 2 down. There's a pitch to Carter. It's a ball 1-0. So Bristol Carter's 1 for 2 to single and a walk. The 1-0 is 2-0. And the 2-0 is 3-0. Hit a bird. 3-0 pitch. It's a strike. 3-1. You heard the bird? That's a bird you hear, boy. 3-1 is fouled back. 3-2. So 3-2 pitch is popped up and foul territory behind home plate, but it gets out of play. All right, so 3-2 to count still. As we're in the bottom of the 8th. Three-two pitch. There's a ground ball, and it's a base hit. As Milam dove at it, couldn't get it to a 2-out single. It's going to bring up Freilich to the plate. Just out the reach of Milam. And so Freilich is up. Here comes the pitch. There's a ball, 1-0. So Freilich is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. And the 1-0 is fouled, 1-1. So 1-1 to count. But now we're going to have a mound visit. So Yeski comes going to come out on the to talk to Evans. Yeah, I mean, Cowan and Evans have come in and really, shut down Auburn. Chase Shores was not good. But we still have a chance in this if we can keep this a 1-run game. Still have a chance in this game. All right, so Evans up. Evans on the mound. Excuse me. They toss to first and chase the runner back. So Carter at first, Freilich at the plate. And the 1-1 is hit to left field. Coming on and making the catch is Curiel. Man, for the third and final out. Man. So Curiel makes a nice catch and left. Man. Ooh-wee. Thank God he caught that. If that got away. All right, so we'll go to the 9th inning, and LSU needs 1 run to keep it going. And we have, I think we're going to have Braswell, Stanfield, and Curiel. So I'm going to have all right. All right, so Braswell, Stanfield, and Curiel. I didn't think Jones was even going to have a chance to bat again in this game. All right. I didn't think Jones was even going to have a chance, but he's going to have a. He might have a chance to bat. We got a pinch hitter. Yeah, Reeves is up. There's a strike on one. So Reeves is going to pinch hit for Braswell. So 0-1 accounting to Tanner Reeves. And the 0-1 is 1-1. So 1-1 accounting to Reeves. Watts trying to close it out for Auburn and get the sweep. And the 1-1 is a swing and miss, 1-2. So 1-2 to count to Reeves. And the pitch is 2-2. So 2-2 to count to Reeves. And the 2-2 is swung on right field. It's hitting well, but it's going to stay in the park. One down. Damn. One down. Damn, that ball was off the bat. Looked like a little further than it was, man. But all right, now we're gonna have Stanfield up. So Stanfield's 1 for 3 with a double. And the pitch is a strike, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. It's in the dirt. In the dirt, 1-1. So 1-1 account here to Stanfield. And the 1-1 for the 0-1 is fouled, 0-2. It's 1-2. They had the wrong count up, bro. Wrong count up. So it's 1-2 to Stanfield. And the pitch is laid off at 2-2. Good take by Stanfield. He 2-2. So 2-2 pitch is strike 3 looking. 2 down. 2 down. 2 down. So Curriell's up for the LSU. He's 1 for 4 with a single. So there's 2 down and nobody on in the 9th. Here comes the pitch. Is a pop up. It stays in play. Let's see. It will not stay in play. So it gets out of play. 0-1. Yeah, so it's 0-1. So it counts 0-1. The 0-1, it's in the dirt. 1-1. So 1-1 to count here to Curriell. So 1-1 to count. And the pitch is popped up. This might end the game. And shortstop's over there, makes the catch, and the game is over. And LSU gets swept by Auburn as they lose the finale 3-2. Congrats to Auburn. Be right back. All right, congrats Auburn, as they swept LSU. The first time they have swept LSU since 1988. Man, I was in junior high. Man, right? Yeah, I was in junior high. All right, so Auburn sweeps LSU as they win the finale 3-2. So congrats to Auburn. They were the better team all series. They hit better. They pitched better. They got more timely hits. They got key outs. And, yada, yada, yada. Cheers, and I'll see you guys like Tuesday. LSU plays. Who do they play Tuesday? I don't know. They play somebody Tuesday, I think. Anyway. Have a good one. See y'all